Well, hello and welcome back, beautiful Capricorns. Thank you for joining me here, Capricorn. These are messages from the universe, so let's get into it. Capricorn. Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and the love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive love and care at the start of yours, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well being in the process. So you may have acted as a caregiver to someone nearing the end of their life, and you could be focusing and have neglected your own self. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So there are no coincidences. Maybe you're getting clues, maybe you're getting signs from the afterworld. I'm not sure. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous signs and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So what's on here could be horses, birds, doves, dogs, rabbits, any kind of animals, starfish, snakes. You could be seeing a lot of these, and these are clues. These are not coincidences. Like, animals are very in tune with the spirit world. Animals are very I know when I have messengers around, Tucker will point to them. He points with his nose where they are. Animals also help us to open our hearts. Finding your center. Your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside of you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when is the last time I checked in with myself? You could have neglected yourself. Like, you could be acting as a caregiver. Caring for the elderly, for example, or caring for others. You may have lost yourself here for a bit. Let's see. What's going on here? Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Metatron is here. And Archangel Raphael. Wow. Angel of Love and the Sun. So you could have... Broken Heart is here. Oh boy. Let's get into this message. It'll tie together. What's going on? What are these synchronicities in the spirit world doing here? It's like you're moving on. There is some honor and respect here. So somebody is angry about... Someone could have been in a lot of pain. Somebody could have... I don't know if this is disrespectfulness or if this is you're divinely guided. Now, this is respect. This is honor. Something painful here. So these are the angels. I don't know. Maybe you've been neglecting yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. You may have neglected yourself. Maybe you were a care provider or providing care for somebody. Maybe someone in your own family. Maybe you... Jeez. Just as you were a child and you were provided care, this is a son. Maybe you've had a son. Maybe you were providing care for a son or a father. Like a father provides... There could have been an awful lot of stress. Like, there could have been an awful lot of stress. You could have, like, been neglecting your own needs. Maybe you were providing care for someone or someone provided care. It's like... This is care. Maybe something was off balance here. Maybe something threw you off balance. Like, this could be you. Maybe you provided care to someone in your family. Maybe you provided care. You were acting as some kind of caregiver, either to someone in your family or... It's like... It seems to thrown you off a balance for a while. Like, there could have been a lot of stress. There could have been a lot of stress going on. Busy, you know, with work, busy with family, busy with your job, busy with this, and trying to provide care to somebody. You could have acted as a healer. Like, maybe you literally had to be a magician. Like, for real. Like, it's looking like maybe You cared for your children. Maybe you cared for the elderly or your parents. Maybe it seems like you've spent your whole life, caring for somebody but neglecting your own self. Like, you raise your kids, you care for them, you then look after the elderly, for example, a dying parent, or it's like, and you may have neglected yourself. You may have neglected your own life. You may have neglected your own needs. Um, but that's what we do, right? Yeah. So there could be some regrets here, or sadness, or grieving. Responsibilities, a lot of responsibilities. Someone having a lot on of responsibilities. This could be up late at night, worrying, anxiety, sadness, depression. Um, I don't know. Fears, worries, responsibilities. I gotta pay the bills. I gotta pay. I've gotta pay. This is like, I'm so stressed out here. Someone's really, really stressed out of fear, out of worry, worry, worry. Oh my God. I mean, I can't quit my job. I gotta work. I gotta provide. I gotta look after everything here. And somebody could have very much been neglecting their own needs. Like, it's almost like this is love. That's what we do. That's unconditional love. We take on this responsibility. Well, this is, it is. It's getting your balance back and finding your center again. Could have been a father, going through a lot of stress. This could be like, maybe you were providing care to your mother or to your father. It's like, it could have caused a relationship to fall apart. Just saying. There could be some sudden expenses. This could be paying for home care, or providing home care, or trying to make plans. Wow. And trying to make a decision about something. This could be a lot of depression, or it could be that, oh, I can't, like, this is strength and courage. Is this somebody, why is somebody lying here? Why is somebody lying here? It's almost like somebody is saying, look after your responsibilities. That's what it's like. Somebody is like trying to get out of their responsibilities, trying to get out of their responsibilities. And it's like somebody is calling someone out on something and is saying, like, I don't know if someone is neglecting a parent. Or somebody is saying that they're. Now we got two different sets of people here. We have the people who have acted as care providers and have looked after their responsibilities and have taken care and provided care for, just as you were taken care of when you were a child. But then we have another person who's dodging, trying to get out of their responsibilities of looking after. They're being very selfish here. It's like they're trying to dodge their responsibilities, yet they were provided care. It's like somebody just dumped all the responsibilities onto one person and they're exhausted. It's like, I don't know if this is a family thing or whatever, uh, but someone's carrying all the weight and all the responsibilities of something, but somebody else is trying to busy get out of it all. It's almost like, someone here is feeling duty, feeling obligated, and feeling the duty I have to provide. I mean, for my mom or my dad, because I was looked after, I was provided for, and now it's my job or my responsibility to do the same for them. But there's another person here who's trying to get out of all those obligations and leaving someone to carry the entire load themselves. It's like they're lying. They're lying. They're not providing care. Oh. What? What the hell? That this is a very loving individual. Very caring individual. This is somebody who's carried the weight, all the responsibilities, had all the responsibilities. This is someone who could have taken on all the responsibilities. Had a heavy load, like everything left on their shoulders, and just doing their due diligence here. Holy gee. So this person may have been like a single parent or a care provider for their children, and then a care provider for their parents, and then a care provider for everything and everyone. This is like somebody who's had all the responsibilities dumped onto their shoulders, while someone else is like making it look like they provided care or they did this or they did that, but they're lying. Like, why is it all the responsibility onto one person? That could be the message. Why is all the responsibilities dumped onto one person? Somebody is lying to a care provider or is lying, like somebody's mom or dad could be in a nursing home or something like this. And it's like they're lying. One person is. One person has been like, maybe they were a really good mom or a really good dad or did their best to provide. And it's like one person says, well, you know, you gotta reciprocate. You gotta treat the elderly like they looked after you when you were born. It's your turn to look after them. Someone's trying to get out of those responsibilities and someone's trying to get out of those duties. But holy fuck. Like someone's sick and dying here. What the hell? Well, one thing that's really bothering me right now in this read is that there is someone aged who is sick and who is dying. But what the fuck is this? Well, somebody is worming out of their responsibilities. I'm just going to say it straight up. Somebody is worming out of their responsibilities of looking after someone. They're lying. Oh my God. They're not telling the truth. Um, there is someone who is providing care. There is someone who is providing care. Like, they could be in a care facility. Say someone's in a care home or something. This could be like neglect in a care home or something like this. I don't know. It's like someone is looking after someone here, and someone is been lying, saying, telling their friends, oh, my mom is sick, my dad's sick, my dad's dying, my mom's dying, blah blah blah, making people feel sorry for them, but they're not providing any damn care. And maybe that's why somebody's. Because they live far away or something like this. It's like they're fighting and arguing about who provided care and who didn't provide care. There's going to be a problem here. I'm just saying. Like, for some of you, the whole responsibility of looking after somebody could have been on your shoulders, or the whole responsibility of, we got those that did and we got those that didn't, and that's what this is saying. It's like, let's see it. It's like they're sitting and waiting for somebody else to take action, waiting for somebody else to step up to the plate, or waiting for somebody else to do what it is their job to do. It's like, why? Like, maybe it's become like a friend. Like, maybe a friend offered to, uh, a friend may have offered, well, somebody's got to step up to the plate here. Somebody has to step in. We can't just leave someone alone and neglect them here. What is going on? I don't know if someone's in government care or something like this. They have a son or they have a family member, but they're being neglected. And it's almost like the care facility, you might be a care provider. You might do this as a living. I don't know. Or you've helped your mom or you've helped your dad. Well, someone needs to. It's very disrespectful. It's breaking someone's heart. Their heart broken. So it's like maybe a friend goes for a visit, or maybe a friend goes to visit them or something like this. Someone is being completely left alone. Someone is like completely heartbroken here. Oh. I don't like this. Like, what Spirit's pointing out is we have those who take the responsibility after looking after their moms and dads seriously, and take on all the responsibilities and take on these heavy workloads, and they have, these are your tireless workers. These are your ones that have strong morals, strong ethics, and like are doing due diligence here to look after the elderly or looking after their folks. And we have some little other person over here who is trying to sneak their way out of any responsibilities of looking after anybody or anything because they're only in it for themselves. Oh my. I don't know. We got two different kinds of folks here, and that's what Spirit's pointing out. You got those that care and will carry on a heavy load here, being care provider for a family member. Maybe, they've raised their children and then they're looking after their parents and they're overwhelmed with responsibilities and they are making it work even though they're exhausted. And then we have someone else who is the complete opposite. Very neglectful. It's like abandonment. It's like I don't know. Why is all the responsibility dumped off onto one person? It's what it's saying. I just know that I can't tell people how to live, but we have the do's and we have the don'ts here. We have the doers that do, and we have those who try to get out of any kind of care providing, any kind of responsibilities, even though they were raised, even though they were cared for. Somebody is just abandoning their responsibility either to a father or to a mother. They're just totally neglectful. And I can't put it kindly. It's just like they're relying on everybody else to step up to the plate, yet they're not stepping up to the plate. They could be claiming that they're acting as a care provider, but they're not. They're not providing any kind of care whatsoever. And it's almost like this is saying, well, if there's no money in it for me, then I'm not going to provide any care. This is gross. It's a gross outlook on life. It's, I can't say anything kind about it. I just can't. It's showing maybe the comparison between those who do care and those who don't care. Those who take on these roles of, I'm looking after my mom or I'm looking after my dad. I may have kids, I may have raised my kids and I've got responsibilities, but I am not neglecting nobody. And then you've got someone else who is just like arrogant. Like wanting to look like they're doing all that they can and they're not doing anything. So I don't know, personally me, I've had to care for my mom. I've had to care for my dad. I've had to raise my kids most often by myself. I've had to do a lot. And I can tell you that it's been extremely tiring. And you do lose your balance. You do lose your... You get so exhausted, you're just running on exhaustion. And you do suffer for it, let me tell you. And we have this case of those who do everything and those who do nothing. Try to get out of all their duties and responsibilities. Like, this is a tireless worker. This is somebody at the point of exhaustion, trying to care for everybody, trying to like take care of the bills, take care of the home, take care of the elderly, take care of their children, take care of the business, take care of the finances, taking care of everything, being run ragged, but does it out of duty and loyalty and responsibility, strong ethics. And then we have somebody who, on the other hand, just like, no. So somebody might have like a mental thing, like say it's Alzheimer's, or they don't know that we weren't there anyway. They're not gonna know that we weren't there. They're not gonna know that this. They're not gonna know that we never come around. They know. If someone's wondering, they know. Yeah. They know. They know that someone is being very self-centered. I don't know how the aged know. They know who comes to visit them. They know who doesn't come. This is what's in the read. Caregivers. And maybe it's somebody completely different who has had to step in for someone. Maybe you work in a care facility. Maybe you had to step in and be a caregiver to somebody and be a friend to somebody. This could be like volunteering as well, like visiting people that's not getting visited. Like maybe this is a friend that comes along and says, let me help you, or let me help you out. Let me take care of something here so that you can go and get a rest or have a sleep. Could be someone saying that. This could be spelling someone off at the hospital or spelling someone off at the. I don't know. It's spirits aligning people. Aligning people. There are no coincidences. You're not alone. You're not alone. Just ask. It's saying maybe somebody is feeling really overwhelmed because they have so much on their plate. It says just ask. Ask for that help. Ask for that additional help. And Spirit will align it. And it could be in the means of like a community comes together to help out, or a friend, or someone comes along at the right time, at the right place to give you a rest, or to someone is completely overwhelmed with responsibilities. And if it's you, which I believe some of you it is, if it is you, that is, just ask for helpers. Ask for people to help. Ask a friend. Ask a community. It could be community associations, or community support, or community something. There could be community programs or community help that will come and help out, or something like this. Take care.